Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John. This is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. You only live once. Our permadeath, no healing run through Fallout New Vegas. And today you join us just leaving Prim. There's Prim behind us, and we are heading out into probably kind of the first of the bigger, wider areas in the game. If I recall correctly, down on that road, a couple of powder gangers will spawn in a minute. And they will head towards there. But I'm not sure we're even going to let them, quite frankly. I think instead we are just going to snipe out that one from behind before anything else happens to him. Because he doesn't look like he's wearing anything too tough. So, there he goes down. The question is, will his friend even notice? No, his friend won't notice. Oh no, his friend has noticed. His friend has noticed. And down his friend goes too. So here's how this area works. Ghouls to the right of you, ants to the left. Ooh, oh, Jackal Gang Leader. Apparently Jackal Gang Leader has come out to investigate. Okay. Let's just back off from her. Alright, don't miss this one. Whew, okay. Whew, okay. Good. Don't know why she got so interested in investigating. I remember her being a bit tough, actually. That's, okay, I'm glad. I'm glad we got out the cowboy repeater for that one, quite frankly. Oh! Still with the incaution, apparently. I'm really curious as to who this yellow marker on the thing is. Is it the sun? Apparently I'm looking right at him. Right. Pylon? Oh, it's you! Right, never mind. Okay, it was just a raven. Good, good, good. Okay, I wasn't even planning to go this way, but as I've already dealt with the Jackal leader, the Nevada Highway Patrol Station is kind of conveniently right here. Let's just sneak around the back and take out the other one of the Jackals. Luckily the feral ghouls, when they kind of turn around and do their big grrrr motion, which is extremely useful because it gives you a couple of seconds to hit them with a couple of follow-up shots. That means the only other person is you down there. Okay, cowboy repeater out. Is that a clean line of sight? That should be. Okay, down he goes. Down he goes, nice and easy. Yeah, my intention was actually to go, when I was thinking about this, was to go the long way round the outside of the dry lake. But there are a couple of centaurs, I think, the far side, that can actually make that a little bit problematic. Here's where I start thinking stupid things. Which is not about going to Gomorrah, incidentally. About going into this building. The building that says fuck you on the front door, which... yes, should tell me everything I need to know, quite frankly. This building, oh, blimey. There are two people inside it. It is my experience they don't have guns. They are, for some reason, melee armed. But as far as I'm aware, that is not universal. I don't think that's universal. But there's some really good loot in here. There's some really good stuff, including, I think there's actually 2 skill books in here. Maybe it's... There's definitely at least one. I think there might be 2. There's definitely... I think it's a guns and bullets. So I kind of want to go in here. I might go in here, and if they're severely... And if they're better armed than I want, I back out. Like we should do in any really dangerous situation. Plasma pistol. Plasma pistol be what we're using. Because plasma pistol uses fairly few action points. So if we go into VATS, we can line up a few shots quite easily and see what's going on. And also, it's... probably one of the highest damage weapons I've got at the moment, because this is the Gunrunner's Arsenal that I spent like 300 caps for back in back in Good Springs. This is why I bought it. I need to take some risks. Alright, let's do this. Okay, right into VATS. Who have we got? Who have we got in this room? We've got a giant mantis nymph for some reason. We've got this person has the better armor. Let's prioritize her. I'm going to use VATS to take her down. Ooh, excellent news. Okay, and oh, you're actually trying to attack me. Using what? Oh, we've got a mantis nymph. We've got a mantis nymph. Okay. Wait, whoa. Faster than I was expecting there. Now, don't panic about the rest of the building. She had a grenade rifle. She just decided to run at me unarmed when she had a grenade rifle. Yes, and we got out of that without being shot. Whew, okay. Good. Good, good, good. Now, here's what I came in here for. Guns and bullets. And the rest of the mantises are all trapped inside this locked room. Oh, no, 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 they're not. They're not. The rest of them are trapped inside this room, I think. Which makes them really, really good to be hit with a... yeah, it makes them really good to be hit with a an incinerator blast. And that's all of them dealt with. Because mantises can't open doors. However, what we do have is a cowboy repeater. Extremely useful. You just shove off over there. I want the bottle cap. There we go, we get the bottle cap. So, because I've dealt with those guys relatively easily, it means I don't need to go the ridiculously long way round. I can... Ooh, wait, no, I need to anyway. Oh, I'm forgetting literally everything about this game. Yes, I want to go the long way round anyway, because there is an ambush. There's an ambush I want to avoid that I can't really go through, so I have to go through the lake bed. Because there's an ambush that's actually not that easy to deal with, that lives up there. So I need to go through here and just watch out for ants. Hello, ants. Alright, let's take care of these ants. Ants not that bad. The fire-breathing ants you find later are obviously a lot more dangerous. But I've leveled up from all the ants, lovely. Probably won't let me level up for a little bit though. This rifle picks the oddest time to just switch on the flipping night scope. Just sort of picks random moments where the night scope will be on. Right, so had I just followed the road round, I'd currently be on that road. That road, there is an ambush. It's not fun. Oh, level 5. Alright, it's actually going to let me level up now. Good. Right, lockpick up to 50. That feels like an important thing to do about now. And guns up to 40. Yes, good. Excellent. Right, as I was saying, yes. I would be on that road right now, and on that road there is an ambush, but luckily I have a scoped weapon, so we are actually in okay shape for this. Assuming the flipping night scope would consider turning itself off. It's not night. Look at the sun. Oh, never aim a sniper rifle into the sun, actually. Never aim a sniper rifle into the sun. See, despite the completely unnecessary night scope, I can't actually see any enemies. They normally line up somewhere around there. They normally line up, like, along this wall. And they're nice and easy to snipe off. But they've decided not to... Ooh. Oh, hello. Oh, the fight is happening. The fight is happening. Hello, Thomas. Yes, okay, so this is the fight over the Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle caps. Okay, so Thomas has some Sunset Star Sarsaparilla bottle caps, which I do not need and I'm not collecting, but I'm going to murder him for anyway. Because, I don't know, maybe I'll come across enough. It would be interesting if I did. Just be more careful in future. Whatever happens, do not turn your back on strangers. What did I just say? Now, where's her body? Where did the fight actually happen? Because what he does is he has the fight with her, then he runs over to you. Which means her body should be somewhere around here, because he came from this direction. Is that it? Oh, that looks like it, I think. That looks like a body, I think. Yep, there she is. That's Jacqueline. And oh, she's only got 2 on her. Oh. It's kind of bloody useless, isn't it? And here we are. We have made it to Nipton. And obviously we have... What's his face? Oliver Swanwick, is it? Oliver Swanwick. Good old Oliver Swanwick.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did!
You know what? Oliver Swanwick, you can go. You can go. You know what? That's fine. He can go. I'm just going to let him go. Nice and easy. So here we are. We are in Nipton, and that means a bit of town to loot. We don't want to loot too much in here. There's not that much looting to be done. Salesman Weekly. Most important thing, albeit guarded by some scorpions at the back here, is going to be, yes, there's some weapons at the back here. Just need to take care of these scorpions. They're just bark scorpions though, so it's not that bad at all. So here we go, yep. And that leaves us with a Wastelander, who dropped this laser rifle, very cool. Just going to quickly head into the Nipton trading post just to say hello to Boxcars mainly and pick up the booted quest. I'm certainly not giving him any Med-X because that stuff's too valuable. I need that stuff for me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Tempting as it is, don't do it. You will regret this, John. You're going to regret this. You can die though. You can die. Well, okay. Wow. Didn't even flinch. Yeah. Me and the Legion, we're going to have no problems. We're just going to be cool. We're going to be cool. Hello, friend.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here.
You know what? I'm just going to agree. Let's just agree. And off the Legion wander. Let's just let them go on their way. Let them go on their way. Don't want any trouble with them. I love this kind of crazy paranoid house, by the way. Where even the fridge is locked. It's not like he's keeping anything special in the fridge. It's just, you know, food and drink. He's just locked everything because whoever lived in this house was just insanely paranoid. Okay, I need to kill those scorpions without actually releasing them because actually releasing them could be a problem. Before I do anything, take out that mine there because that mine there could potentially be a problem. Okay, that mine's taken care of. Now, with that done, I have all the dynamite that I can start using for this. Throw some dynamite in there. How are you guys doing? You feeling okay? You doing alright? Just keep tossing in the dynamite. Yep. That camera normally means you got one. Are they dead? Yeah, they're dead. Alright, good. Alright, step on the thing. Cage opens up to reveal dead scorpions. Okay, that's the most interesting bits of the town looted, which leaves only one thing remaining. And that is, okay, one. This crow, or raven. Hate those things. We've got Nipton Town Hall, which I shouldn't go into, but I want to because there's good loot on the top floor, including a skill book and some other good stuff. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go in and we're going to try and do it. The main thing to worry about in here is obviously dogs. There are dogs. But it's definitely worth remembering, and this is an easy one to overlook, so there is a key here. You find a worn key behind the desk right at the start. And that opens up doors that you, at this point in the game, will have no choice of being able to, you'll have just no chance of being able to open them otherwise. So like that door there. Take all the settler outfits, by the way. You'll probably notice they like weigh like one, what is it? Is it pounds? Is it £1? I guess it's pounds. But they sell for like 60, so they're very cost efficient to sell. Okay, I'm out of that room now. First things first, NCR armor. Let's be as tough as possible here. Let's be as tough as possible. Now, where are the dogs? Oh, there's one. There's one I can get a shot at. Okay. That is one mongrel down. I'm going to hide in this stall. I don't know whether this actually works, but I'm going to assume dogs can't open doors. So here we are. This exciting run. I'm now hiding in a toilet. He seems to have wandered off. Pop out. Hit him once. Okay, next. I'm guessing that's not a dog. No, that's a chair. That's just a chair I'm shooting right now. I've managed to escape the toilet. Excellent. Okay, good. Secret way to do the town hall. Hide in the bathroom stalls. It ruins dogs' plans. You can see too on the map. Is he the one that's upstairs? Yes. Okay. That's another one down. This one's the last one. And that means I should be okay to change to a 10mm handgun and just shoot him dead. Okay. I think that's all the dogs dealt with. But all of that was relatively easy next to what's gonna happen on the second floor. The second floor, there's a lot more dogs close together in a tighter space. So, alright, let's do this. How many dogs are there? There's one. And I see 4 compass markers total. All of them to the left of that one. I feel like mines. Mines might be a good solution here. Don't have many mines, but I've got enough. Oh, no, I don't. Where are the others? Where are the others? Have I killed 2 of them successfully? Because if so, that's just worked out magnificently well, I think. Okay, the mines have killed 2 dogs, and I don't think I've taken any damage. No, I did not take any splash. I'm still at full health. Where is the other dog? Where is the other dog? Apparently 3 are left. More frag mines. Mines are the solution to all my problems. Now, let's lure one of the dogs into these mines. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no! Change guns, change guns, change guns, change guns, change guns, change guns. Shoot! Oh, he totally got a bite in. He totally got a bite in. And it's not done yet. Who's left? 11 HP. We've lost 11 HP. We've lost 11 HP. But there's still one dog left. Reclaim that mine. Reclaim that mine. Oh, we've taken the first hit of the run. We've been bitten by a dog, which is quite frankly anticlimactic. Okay, we didn't need the mine. That's good. That means we can have that mine back. Whew. Okay. I'm pretty sure all the dogs are dead. Now be careful in this area because I know there's booby traps. There's actually one of the things I liked about one of the things New Vegas did with storytelling, which is, even though I'm not sure, actually not, okay fine, a couple of times during the game they do say, hey, the Legion set traps, but what they don't generally do is, like the first time you come across it is in this building. Before anyone's ever told you the Legion set traps, you come across this building where the Legion have just, you know, set a bunch of traps, which I think is a really good way of introducing, you know, the Legion and how they operate. It's just to, you know, having your legs blown out from under you by a faction, that's a good way to establish they're the bad guys. Whether you think the Legion ought to have been the bad guys of New Vegas is, of course, an entirely unrelated question, and a lot of people felt that it was a shame that they didn't have their quest fleshed out enough, and there are various mods that sort that out. But yeah, okay, fine. I'm okay with that, and I think it's a nice storytelling, and it's good in this case. The reason I brought that up was, of course, it's good because it means I can get some of the mines that I've just had to sacrifice on these dogs back. But always, if you find corpses in Legion space, drag them out and have a look at them before you just kind of move in, because there's a good chance there are mines all over the shop in a Legion stormed place. What are you? You're okay. So, ooh, okay, this person has a 10mm machine gun. Ooh, beautiful. Happy with that. Well, I'm not happy with that, but I'm happy enough with that. Don't really get a choice, incidentally. Yeah, some people, I think, someone said, well, how do we know? How do we know you're taking this seriously? How can we be sure that you're not just, you know, secretly saving and loading constantly? Well, I'd say probably because if I was saving and loading constantly, would I allow the first bit of damage in this run to be done by being bitten by a dog? Because that's sufficiently anticlimactic that if I was cheating, I probably would have, you know, put something more exciting than that in. But never mind. Right, let's get the new Coca-Cola. That would be a good thing to sell. So this is what we were really here for. The Mayor's office, of course. And the Mayor's office brings us, most importantly, a big book of science. And 2 Programmer's Digest, actually, which is, of course, extremely useful as well. Some energy cells, which is good. Future weapons today, a bobby pin. Most of all, obviously, one of the advantages to rushing to 50 lockpick is this door at the back of the Mayor's office can be opened, which has the Pre-war money times 20 only looks like 1 pre-war money. It's actually 20 of them. Loads of money. This gun cabinet, which generally contains good things. So, loads of ammo. Dynamite, caravan shotgun, brass knuckles. Another revolver. Yeah, pretty good. Lots of 10mm ammo, a 10mm pistol. Look at that 10mm pistol. 3 weight, 749 value. Buff out. Ooh, I should mention on buff out, by the way. I was devised on this. I leave this to you. Tell me in the comments what you think I should do about buff out, because my starting assumption was I wasn't going to use buff out. I thought it was cheating. I thought it was cheating to use buff out, because buff out, obviously, other than the strength and endurance bonuses, also means that if you are using buff out, you temporarily increase your HP by 60 for the duration of the buff out, which means technically there'll be nothing. If I had like 1 HP left, I could at the beginning of every fight artificially increase my HP by 60, and then if you lose 50 of those HP during the fight, then when the buff out wears off, you just go back to 1 HP, you don't die. So I felt like it was cheating, and I wasn't planning to use it. Let me know what you think. Do you think I should or shouldn't be allowed to use buff out? And it's wait, is there another one? What's the equivalent? No, I don't think. No, I'm pretty sure I can't use Battle Brew anyway. I think Battle Brew does cause some healing as well as its other advantages. But tell me if you think I should be allowed to use buff out. I personally was kind of veering towards no. But we shall see. In fact, maybe we could revisit this. Once I've failed sufficiently and we're all almost dead, we could revisit that question. But also, of course, don't worry, I did see that. I just wanted to say that first. Oh, leather armor reinforced. Yes, that is just the thing. Beautiful. Okay, I'm over encumbered for the moment. So my leather armor gives me 6 damage resistance. My leather armor reinforced takes me up to, once repaired, 10, which makes it as good as the NCR armor I'm wearing, which means there's not much point to that anymore, because this weighs 15 and the NCR armor weighs 26. So I'm going to leave that actually. Actually, no, I'll just sell it. I'll sell it in a minute. But this armor's now as good, but doesn't come with any risks related to when I can and can't use it. Obviously, there's always a risk when you're wearing faction armor, which is you kind of forget you're wearing it, and then you run into a faction who really don't like the faction whose armor you're wearing, and that causes all sorts of problems. So, that done, let's head straight outside. And now that we've come here and dealt with Nipton and already seen it and visited Nipton Town Hall and all that good stuff, now is a good time to go and visit the Mojave Outpost down to the south. So I will go there, and also I can sell all my ill-gotten gains. So I'm just running up the road from the highway patrol station that's right there. And it's worth mentioning one thing actually here for this run. Which is be very careful when fast travelling to certain locations, because certain locations that have enemies in them, even if you've cleared out the enemies, if it's been a while since you've been there, enemies might have respawned and you might be fast travelling literally in on top of them. One I'm very aware of that happens quite a lot with me for that is Durable Done Sacked Caravan. Very often I will fast travel there and there will be like a couple of golden geckos just right there on top of me when I arrive. Which is very, very frustrating, and obviously I think I'm aware of most of the instances where that will happen, but you've got to be careful. So that could be one of them. That highway patrol station, because there are jackals that I think respawn there. So I've got to be careful with certain places, and yeah, just something to keep an eye on. Just something to keep an eye on there. And I think I'm aware of them, but hopefully not. So generally, I'll be fast travelling to faction strongholds, because faction strongholds are very, very safe to travel to. So yes, we will do that instead. Okay, here we are at the Mojave Outpost, and here is Kilborn, a man who I feel very sorry for, because obviously in New Vegas, he has literally no purpose aside from to be depressed and terrified. He has no involvement in any quest. You just speak to him and then tell him about the advancing legion, and he basically sinks into a depression. That's it. Yep, just tell him all about how legions attacked Nipton, burned and killed everyone.
We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed. Thanks for bringing the word. Even if the news is bad, I'll let the men know.
I assume what he actually means is he'll let the men know that Nipton has been attacked. But I'd like to think that actually, given he kind of says it that way, he could also be meaning he's literally going to go and say, alright men, gather round. Just let you know, we're doomed. We're going to lose this war, and there's nothing we can do because the Legion are already here. So, have fun, guys. Now, you're a mercenary, not a trader. Is there a trader around here who will actually be willing to speak to me? Yes, you will. I know there's a shop inside, but I'd like to see what everyone's got, because if there's more than one shop, that can be of use. Ah, now this I definitely want. Plasma pistol upgrade. So, plasma pistol damage, +7, making the plasma pistol even more the most powerful weapon I've got. So that's definitely worth having. And oh, blimey, he's got a tri-beam laser rifle, which obviously I know is very, very good, but I can't quite afford because it's 7,000 caps. And I could get I could theoretically, if I sold enough stuff, probably get a plasma defender, but I don't kind of see the point. Like, that does not seem anywhere near good enough to me to justify 4,000 caps. I don't really get the point of it, but never mind. Let's sell the stuff that we've got to sell. So yes, if we now modify our plasma pistol, 25 damage a shot, 45 DPS. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love this thing. Right, okay, that done. Let's head upstairs, and there's another quest that we can accept and immediately turn in. Eyes on the prize.
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day.
Yes. I'm sure you're about to tell me to go and look at Nipton, and I'm sure I already have, and it was attacked by the Legion. There we go. That's 100 experience. Is that enough to get me to level 6? Ooh, not quite. That's a shame. I was hoping to get up to level 6 there, which would have had an advantage for me, but never mind. Okay, in that case, let's do a bit more selling. I just want you to know I'm currently resisting the urge to straight up just murder one of the members of the NCR just to nudge myself over into the next level, but never mind. Let's not do that. Let's not commit murder. Instead, let's say hello to Knight. First things first, let's speak to him about the Prim situation while we're here. And we need to talk him into sending extra troops down to Prim. And though my barter's not currently high enough to make him do it, then luckily, because I've done... I don't know how many quests you need to do. I think there's only actually 2 quests you get set here, Jackson's and Ranger Ghost. And I've done Ghost, so maybe if you do either of those 2, this becomes available. But I have helped out around here, so send troops to Prim.
I see the wisdom in that.
And that will... Oh, beautiful. Okay, good. That's great. One thing worth well noting about Knight is he's one of the very few people in the Wasteland with 100 repair skills, so he'll get any weapon up to max, which is magnificent. And you know what? I'm actually going to spend the money getting my Cowboy Repeater up to max condition. I know it's a bit of a waste, but I'm going to go for it on this occasion. I've decided to do that. And as soon as I leave this conversation, I can level up. There we go, level 6, beautiful. Let's keep speech moving on upwards, because that is worth just moving. Always just keep that up. Guns, I do need guns. And sneak, ooh, do I want to sneak a bit higher, or do I want to prioritise something else on this occasion? Now let's get sneak moving up a bit too. It's important to stay hidden. I need to stay hidden. As much as I'd love to get toughness, I have to go for comprehension. Because I'm carrying a few skill books now, and that will be useful. And also, skill magazines are just fantastic, because it means basically skills that you don't use that often, you never have to bother getting them to 100. You can just get them to 80 and then skill magazine your way up to 100 whenever you need to. So it's just fantastic. So yes, I'm going for comprehension instead. Comprehension, done. And that means immediately I can use all the skill books I've found so far, which is the Big Book of Science from the Mayor's Office, the Chinese Army Spec Ops Training Manual from Goodsprings itself, Guns and Bullets, which I got from the Highway Patrol Station, Lying Congressional Style, which I picked up from the NCRCF, and that's it, just those 4. Which puts me, I think, in very good shape indeed. Now, let's go and find Ranger Jackson. And just a quick chat with him, and he just wants to give me, can you find it in your heart, which basically means go kill ants. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem here. As eagle-eyed among you may have noticed when I was applying my skill books, I have been healing. I've just waited to morning so that it would be light when I went and dealt with the ants. And as you may have noticed, my HP is now back up to full or very, very close. And when I was eating those books, I was actually at 9 HP lost rather than 11. And I have been doing some reading around this very urgently, and I have found a few attempts, though admittedly I found almost no literature on this. This was immensely hard to find any information on, but it would appear that in Fallout New Vegas, there is indeed an extremely small, low level of base healing. Now, to help me demonstrate this, say hello to Snips. This is a separate character you've never seen before. She was, I think this is an old file I used for a speed run along the Mr. House route, just for fun at one point or other. But as you can see, she happened to be injured at this exact moment in time, which makes this very useful for demonstrating how auto-healing in New Vegas actually works. So as you can see, she's currently at 188 out of 300 hit points. And what I've discovered after some experimentation is that what happens in New Vegas is for each hour of in-game time, you regain 0.66 hit points, meaning every 3 hours you regain 2 HP. So let me demonstrate that to you now by waiting for 3 hours. So 3 hours waited. There you go. 2, 1. There we go. And now we're up to 190, as you can see there. So let's just prove that again with a slightly longer period of time. So now I'm just going to wait for 9 hours. And if my theory is correct, and at the end of it, I should have 196 hit points on this brand new character. Well, not a brand new character, but you know what I mean. Okay, 9 hours is up. And she has 196 hit points now. Even though this character, just to be absolutely clear, has, as you can see there, no perks that would give her any sort of automatic healing. This is actually a fairly low level character because I was rushing towards the end of the game. And all the stuff she's wearing is also completely standard combat armor, combat helmet, reading glasses. Nothing that would give her any auto regeneration, and she doesn't have any implants. So yes, as you can see there, something very odd is going on that I did not know about. And I've read the Fallout wiki page about hit points, no mention of it there. I tried searching for this, I honestly couldn't find any flipping mention of it. This was a nightmare to get any information about whatsoever. But it does appear to be a thing that exists. Back with our hero PD Shoot, however, I'm not going to let this stand. This will not stand. I will not let this be. Quite frankly, I'm not having this game giving me 0.66 hit point backs every hour because that will make this vastly too easy. And not least because there are entirely legitimate times when I want to wait because I want to do things only at night or only in the day. So it will be entirely legitimate. I'll need to wait and I don't want to get 6 hit points back every time I do that. That's not right. I've already regained, if you have a look at my hit points now. Yeah, I've already regained 10 of the 11 hit points that I lost from that dog attack. And that's not right. So, activate the true health counter. There we go. Now it will show you, that will always show you the real health counter. What's actually going on. That will always tell you what the actual health is. So I've lost 11 hit points, so I will always have lost 11 hit points. I don't care if at any point the game gives me some sort of free heal. I will not let it stand. That will be the true health counter. So here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. If the true health counter hits 0, irrespective of what the apparently fake, dubious, extremely soft health counter says in the bottom left, if the actual true health counter that I'll be keeping ever drops to 0, then at that case, I will be throwing myself off the top of the Prim roller coaster. And that should be far enough down to finish me off, so don't worry, whatever happens, that will finish me off, and that could be where this run ends. That will be where this run ends. But don't worry, if you're part of the betting pool, there was a betting pool on the subreddit that said when I will die. If your bet was where I officially ran out of true hit points, you will win. Falling off the Prim roller coaster is not now going to be the default winner. Don't worry, that is not going to be the case. This is purely how I'm going to formally finish myself off if I die, but the game says I don't die. But yes, that is what we're going to do. We're going to be using the true health counter because apparently this game is just too damn soft for its own good. Meanwhile, while I'm in Prim, I may as well finish off the My Kind of Town situation by going to Hayes, as I dealt with Knight already. Alright, Hayes.
Yeah.
I would like you, yep. I got the extra troop support for Prim. Send him in and take the town. 300 experience points for that, and My Kind of Town is completed. And that is kind of how I'm going to be trying to complete this game, actually. A very important principle I'll be following, which is that, in general, what I'll be doing is I will be doing whatever helps me the most with a faction I'm most likely to run into. So, technically, Prim does have complaints about the NCR. They say the high NCR tax has caused problems for them, and there would be an independent sheriff who you kind of get the feeling is better for Prim overall, or you can just reprogram Prim Slim. I'd like to get the reputation with the NCR as early as possible, because the NCR I'm going to be running into a lot, so it's important to me to be constantly improving my reputation with those guys. So that's very useful to me, and that's why I'm doing it that way. In some ways, that actually means something I did last part was actually really quite stupid, and something I won't be repeating, which is when it came to Goodsprings, I should have sided with the Powder Gangers, because Goodsprings, I don't care if I'm shunned or hated or vilified or whatever by Goodsprings, because Goodsprings is done at that point. The Powder Gangers, when they invade, kill everyone who is already in Goodsprings, so that's not a problem in the slightest. Whereas the Powder Gangers, I will run into again. So the sensible thing to do there would have been to side with the Powder Gangers and just gain the reputation with them. But I made the choice that I felt was a more moral choice. From now on, I won't be making moral choices. From now on, I'll be making the sensible choices. And the sensible choice there was to get the NCR into Prim. And the sensible choice would have been actually to support the Powder Gangers. Now, we're also coming up on the Ants as part of the Can You Find It in Your Heart quest. So get the rifle off and look forward. You can see that there are ants. And we can start sniping them off right now. And this is going down very well indeed. One of the easy ways to do this is actually just to find, because there's a couple of bigger ants in here, big soldier ants. If you snipe those guys and you hit them in the antenna, that does frenzy them, which makes them, which is quite useful. But I don't think I even actually need to be honest. The sneak attack criticals are taking out these guys quite quickly and quite efficiently. And just one more. Whew. Okay, a little bit closer than I'd like there. And the critters have been dealt with. So, just nip back up to Jackson there. So, 100 XP and a little reward. Service rifle, fair bit of good quality ammo, 2 pretty useless caravan launchers that I'm told are better if you're in hardcore mode, 100 caps, but 2 weapon repair kits, which is very, very useful indeed. So, you know, that's probably worth it just for that. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen, that is Nipton and the Mojave Outpost dealt with, and we are ready to move on up the road to Novak. But that's not an easy road under this skill set. That's going to be next time. Next time we're going to be making our way to Novak. So I don't know, pretty good part I think. Nipton Town Hall proved to be pretty stressful, and also we discovered, unfortunately, that this game's trying to make things easy for me, with the ludicrously easy restoration of 2 hit points every 3 hours. But I'm not having that. From now on, we'll be using the true hit point counter down in the bottom left, which currently stands 294 out of 305. I think we are doing okay indeed, and apparently, as we enter Nevada, that is the end of this part. Next time, we are heading on the long road to Novak. In the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Fallout New Vegas, You Only Live Once. Thank you very much, and goodbye.